Hello everybody, welcome back into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're taking a look at another Winter Village set number 10308, containing 1,514 pieces. This was released last year in 2022, but a fun part of the Winter Village collection. We're going to pop this open today, do a quick speed build and time lapse of it, and then give you my overall thoughts. But before we get started, make sure if you do enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like as it really helps us out. But let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, first thing we start off with is this little side build with like a mailbox and clock tower, and then off we go into making like a nice Christmas tree. I think is really fun on this set. Doesn't light up or anything, but still good. And then we start building this fun Christmas trolley, something that can be powered up, but you can fit all the minifigures in this set on the trolley, which would be fun. So one day I hope to have a Winter Village that has enough parts and pieces and space in order to have this trolley going around and everything. And next thing you go ahead and start building on is the first store for the main street. They are kind of half building, something I'm not a big fan of, but I enjoyed kind of the techniques used, a lot of masonry bricks and that cool angle on the roof, and anytime you do snow detail, it's a lot of fun. Same thing with this second building here. I think I like the music store better than the toy store, but the little mini builds in the toy store would also make up for it. So overall, it was a fun build. All right, and here it is, the Holiday Main Street. Part of the like Winter Village collection here. You've got the trolley, H. Jolly's music store, Santa's toys and games, and a little side build with kind of like a little clock tower, I guess you'll say, and a Christmas tree, and a little boy here wanting to send his letter off to Santa. Okay, the first build you do, as you saw, was the trolley. Kind of a Tom Hanks inspired trolley conductor, kind of like from the Polar Express, I would think. But a fun little trolley nonetheless. It does include instructions to put in like a powered up motor for this thing to roll around on some train tracks. I don't have a spare one present, and it does not come with one, but I thought that was neat that it does include instructions on what you need to remove in order to make that work. Next, you just kind of do this little side build over here. Again, this is kind of a fun little clock tower, and these are all sticker elements as far as any of these like main stickers. But you've got this little boy here with this printed Santa letter. I'll have to put it in the mailbox here that has the sticker elements. Always love all the snow detail, how they use kind of those tooth elements in order to do that. Next, you've got this fun Christmas tree here. It actually looks pretty good. There's a lot of plates involved. It does have some of like these transparent studs kind of embedded into it, so it kind of gives it that great texture. I think that looks nice, and a few presents along the bottom. I do like this minifigure. He's got the short legs, and the little toque is really cool and detailed. Next, you make the two kind of half buildings that come with it. As you saw, they are just like this here, so of course they are open back. They are a little thinner than previous Winter Village collections. I think I would have liked it a little bit more if it had one building rather than two kind of incomplete ones, I guess you'd say. But the first one you make is H. Jolly's music store. Love the snow detail up top here. This, I believe, is the owner of the store. You see we've got a little guitar and a violin out front, but you can kind of swing this around. Nothing too crazy for details. The best is just to kind of inside with like this music store and some of these small little mini builds, like a little drum set right there. That is a sticker element for the daily brick with like a guitar player. A fun old school cash register build. These are some wand pieces, I believe are meant to be drumsticks, but it's cool that you just kind of stick them in a little bin like that. A little keyboard hanging up, and then like a saxophone and another sticker element for a holiday concert coming up. And then upstairs, just a little lounge, I guess you would say. Sticker element of the gingerbread house, looks like, if I can zoom in on that for you. Yep, from the year before this. Then some tasty treats and some cups, and then a little kitchenette build. That is a printed piece back there that looks kind of fun. This is interesting of how this kind of just hinges in the spot, though. I thought was an interesting building technique in order to get that fun angle on there. And here are the other two minifigures, I believe are just the shoppers. for Main Street. Nothing too crazy, no leg printing, but just some fun sweaters and their little bags ready to go here. And then this one, it says Santa's Toys and Games, which is, I guess, the second building. That is a sticker element up there. And I believe she is the owner. I've kind of lined it up so she's got the bunny ears like that. That's kind of funny. In there, you can see a little banner hanging down. It's only one-sided, so you can only see it through the window, but just another little banner and a little train built in there. That's kind of fun. Little bluebird, and a lot of the garland is always fun to build in order to kind of get those curved angles there. Oh, you can see I messed that one up. There we go. And I like the snow, of course, elements coming off of there. So let's flip this one around. Not as detailed on the roof as kind of the other one. Okay, and right in here, we use those curved modified bricks on their side like that, make kind of the comforter. I like that a lot better than sometimes you use a lot of these like tile pieces in order to make like a comforter, but I think that's a really cool technique that I really enjoyed. Right in there, if you can see, it says wish list, another sticker, and another little Christmas tree build and some fun gifts. And then the first floor is the toy store. Get another little cash register, printed clock, air conditioning or heating unit up there maybe. And then some fun toy builds. If you can see that, you get a little bit better detail of the train. Something that kind of looks like Wall-E right here. Not sure what that thing over there is supposed to be. And then two little cars, I believe. But that's kind of a simple interior on that one, but nothing too crazy. But let's take one final look together here. Alright, so what are your final thoughts on this set? I think it was fun to build. I think it would be better if it was just one building altogether, but these two little ones are fun and are going to make a good addition to the winter village that I'm putting together. I like the added use of the trolley here because we haven't had like a train or something like that in quite a while in the winter village, so glad to have that at least on display. If it's not ripping around or anything on the tracks yet, maybe at some point we'll do that in a later year. But overall, let me know your thoughts on this set. Is it something you would want to have in your winter village or even the city? I've seen some folks complete the backs of these and just add them in as regular city buildings. We got a number of things coming for the end of the year here, so make sure you subscribe to see some more winter village content coming, as well as just some end of year content for like the current room tour and status of the Lego room, and maybe just some opinions on some of the best sets of 2023 and so on. But until next time, appreciate you coming by Old Mountain Bricks today. Have a good one.